So guys, I tested my cheddar cheese. One is twice the price of the other because one claims to be handcrafted non-processed while the other has no such labels as being processed or not. So watch the video till the end because the trick is not how both of these blocks of cheese is melted. The real catch is how they behaved after being melted. And share this video with all your family and friends who use cheese thinking that it is healthy for them. They should know what they are eating. So let's start right after the intro. Assalamu alaikum wonderful people, I am Dr. Asma Mahmood, and before saying anything, here's a disclaimer. I am not being paid by any cheese company to make this video. I have not been given any free samples or any tickets, anything else to make this video. This is 100% my observation. On this channel, I try my level best to bring you all the videos that are research based and unbiased. So subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon right with it so that you receive all these wonderful videos right when they are uploaded. So without wasting further time, let's start with shredded cheese. Shredded cheese are often advertised as cheese which will make your life easy because they are already shredded and it will save you a ton of time. But did you know what is added to these cheeses to make the shreds apart? Cheese should be melting, isn't it? The shreds should be mixing with each other. What keeps them apart is something called anti-caking agent. This anti-caking agent is usually labeled as cellulose. What you do not know is cellulose is basically sawdust. Sawdust is basically wood pulp. You are basically being fed wood pulp. Okay, or in certain cases potato starch is used. If someone is eating cheese and they are doing keto diet, obviously potato starch has a lot of carbohydrates and their keto diet will go null and void after they eat the shredded cheese with potato starch in it. Thirdly, natamycin is also added. Natamycin is an antibiotic which is again a poison. So my advice, never buy shredded cheese. Always buy your cheese in the form of a block and shred it yourself. It will save you a ton of health issues later. Before proceeding on with our experiment, let me just explain how cheese is usually made. Milk is basically curdled, and when you curdle the milk, the curds contain the proteins and the fats. Those are the cheese, and the water remaining, it is called whey, whey, that is usually discarded from the cheese. Basically cheeses are of two types. There are fresh cheeses, like you must have heard cottage cheese or paneer as it is called in Urdu or Hindi, and it is easily made. Just curdle your milk and then remove the whey and you are left with cottage cheese. Even this simple fresh cheese is now available in the market and it is not made with only milk. Whenever you are going to buy cream cheese or any cheese for that matter from the market, just go through the list of the ingredients. The ingredients of any cheese should only be milk and rennet, okay, maybe some salt, etc. But the thing is, if you have other ingredients, just like this is a famous brand and you can see vegetable oils, palm oil is added. There is no business of any oil in a cheese, okay. This cheese spread is not 100% cheese. It is not good for you. Never buy it, throw it away if you have bought it. Such additions are done to cheeses called processed cheese. Processed cheese is basically a cheese from which the whey is not removed. Because the whey is not removed, obviously you get a much more produce from the same amount of milk. Instead of removing the whey, they add some chemicals and some other things which are really harmful for health. Basically anything which has 51% cheese can be labeled as cheese, but it cannot be labeled as simple cheese. It has to be labeled as processed cheese, cheese food or cheese product, or pasteurized processed cheese food, or pasteurized processed cheese spread. So if you are buying anything thinking that it is cheese but it has these labels, do not buy it. It is only 50% of cheese, that's why it is so cheap, and 49% of whatever chemicals you can think of. Just like I showed you some fresh cheeses which can be easily made at home, there are some hard cheeses which need to be matured at least 3 months or more. One of the most famous examples of a hard cheese is cheddar cheese. It is liked by many and it is usually available in all the stores. In Pakistan, I have these two brands. Both of these brands show that they have milk as their ingredient, some culture, microbial rennet and some salts. Nowhere on the Adams cheese is written that it is processed cheese, although it is half the price of the farmer's cheese which claim to be non-processed and handcrafted. So this is the cheese that I melted. As you can see, after 8 minutes, the farmer's cheese that was handcrafted melted like a milk, while the Adams cheese, it melted like plastic. You can see the consistency. And when I cooled down both of these cheeses, the farmer's cheese, that is the non-processed cheese, came out very easily from my frying pan, which is non-stick, and the other cheese, which does not claim to be processed or non-processed, did not come off as easily. In fact, it was very hard to take it off. So I called the head office of the company, of the cheese company, and what they replied was, and I asked them whether your cheese is processed or is it non-processed, and they said it is 100% cheddar and it is processed. Now these are two contraindicatory terms. The thing cannot be natural as well as processed. So I asked them to show me a video of their cheese, and they said they cannot show me the video, but in Pakistan there is no law stating that a processed cheese should be labeled as such. So if you live in a country where there is no law regarding labeling cheeses whether they are processed or not, and on heating the cheese you cannot decide for sure whether it is processed or not, the first step is check the ingredients. Okay, the no oil should be used in your cheese. Second step is to check the price. If the price is half of the non-processed cheese, it is a processed cheese. So thirdly, check with the company, okay, and wish and pray that they tell you the truth. Anyway, in the comment section below, let me know what kind of cheeses you use, whether they are processed or not, and how you confirmed it. Take care till we meet next time. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.